high on these freshmen when they get a chance to wrestle somebody their own age.
No doubt about it. Got the Cyclones off to the perfect start so far.
Here we go, 141. It's C.J. Ettelson, the junior from Hudson, Iowa, ranked number 9 in the nation, versus Mitch Mueller from Iowa City, ranked 11th in the nation.
Like I said, the Panthers going to count heavily on Ettelson to get them back on track here.
Ettelson, the 4-time champion. Here's Mueller again on a shot right away, just like his teammates earlier. Just comes right in the shot.
You really got to be impressed with how Iowa State's come out to wrestle. They've gotten after it, and it's paid dividends so far. And looks like Miller's on the same wavelength.
Well, he's not able to quite finish against Ettelson.
Ettelson's a great scrambler in here, and it's gonna, you really got to be solid to finish. But
what's he need? What's the Iowa State wrestler need to do?
Well, I think right now he needs to settle back to try to put him in danger, and if he does, you got a chance to get the fall, or Ettelson might let go of what he's got. Other than that, he does get the takedown. No, it wasn't a takedown. Pullman called it off.
Well, he would have been close call anyway. I didn't know if that was necessarily two. What do you think?
No, it wasn't two. No, it wasn't two, but
he's got him to his back, but of course, if Mitch Mueller comes too far back, Ettelson's going to roll him through.
That's right. And now I think he's out of danger, and here we go again. Good start by Mueller, though. Took a quick shot, put him in danger a couple times, and really the aggressor in the match so far. Let's see if he goes back after it again.
Both guys doing a good job of keeping their stance low.
Well, I don't think UNI's had an attempt yet in the meet. 3 matches so far, so.
Yeah, they haven't had much of a chance.
They really need to get going. They haven't had much of a chance. Iowa State's just taken the aggressor role, and we'll see if Mueller continues.
Don't let him hold you in there. Let's go your pace. You ready? Come on, your pace. Pick it up.
A little bit of action to begin with. Now it slows down. Mueller on a single leg shot, warded off pretty well by Ettelson, but Ettelson's not looking to improve his position in any of these situations and looking to score.
Neutral.
So the referee calls a stalemate.
Set.
Another attempt by Mueller. A little bit more. I think he probably looked for a stall call. He stays after it.
Both these wrestlers do a good job of keeping their feet moving when they change levels. This is where Ettelson wants to be. We'll see if he can develop a shot off of this 2-on-1 technique. Just let it go. When you have the advantage there, I think you're going to try to follow that through.
Yeah, you could hear the coaches yelling at him to try to take the hand to the mat, but he didn't do it at that time, at least.
Here we go, guys. Action. Improve it.
Pass that back. Pass that elbow. Pass that elbow.
I think Mueller's probably got the idea. There's 20 seconds left trying to get a takedown because Ettelson's real tough on top. And there's another great shot. Got him upside down.
He's got his hips a little further out, away from Ettelson, but Ettelson just kind of real comfortable in there. UNI wrestler just kind of.
And now you see CJ's got that arm locked up. It's going to be real tough to finish right now unless he can pin him, which I don't think is going to happen. Here we go. Pretty good period, though, for Mueller. I thought a lot of aggressive shots. And
Deferred. ISU.
Well, it's decision time for the Iowa State wrestler here. They're going to go ahead and take him down.
They want him to go down, and emphatically, Coach Sanderson said go down, so I'm sure they prepared for Ettelson on top.
Ettelson, a real tough wrestler in the top position. In fact, that was one of his keys to success in beating Alex Sertzis from Iowa, as he just got on top of him and rode the heck out of him and changed that match around.
Pause. Set.
Another reason why you probably saw Mueller as aggressive as he was in the first period.
Definitely.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Caution red. Hands in front of the line.
The new rule this year, you got to put your hand on the stomach before you put the hand on the elbow. Sometimes with that new rule, you get a lot of cautions. Ettelson right where he wants to be, on top with the leg in.
Trying to get his hips up on top. You hear Coach Penrith coaching his wrestler to be up top there. And again, this is a, I know you spend time on it. I've spent a lot of time on it as a coach, is that teaching young wrestlers how to get out from underneath, because this is really where you see them, you know, everything looks all right on the feet. They spend a lot of time on the feet, but this is where you really know whether they're the finished product.
Well, no doubt. I mean, the young good guys, you come in, they don't spend much time down in high school. They're so dominant on their feet. But Ettelson right here, he's got that far arm. He likes that guillotine situation. So I think the best thing for Mueller is try to get out on the whistle. We'll see.
UNI coaching staff here, Brad Penrith in the middle, and of course,
Randy Pugh and Jose DeAnda, as well as Tolly Thompson.
Situation here, scramble. Wasn't able to get it, didn't make the turn back.
Mueller did a real nice initial move, but he's got to continue to follow up to get away from somebody really good on top like that. But he got him in a little bit of danger, a little bit high, but Ettelson is real good at scooting back up on top.
Nothing.
Now he's got his hips back up in real good solid control. Now he's also got that leg in real tight, Coach.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's got a minute 20 some riding time and looks in pretty good shape right here. And I'm sure the plan is to try to ride him out and go down that last period.
Well, if you get the full 2 minutes of riding time, which it looks like he's on his way to doing here with Mueller, is that even if he doesn't score in top position, it's almost like getting a takedown. You keep the opponent from getting an escape, you ride him out for a minute, get your point right there, and so if you're able to get out yourself, it's a good swing.
Still working on that guillotine arm. If you can get that under his head, he's got a chance of turning, but he's really running out of time right now. 5 seconds left.
And I'll tell you what, you issued the challenge, Coach. You said it's time for C.J. Ettelson to get out there and stop the momentum. And so far, with that good second period, looks like he's done that. He's rode Mueller out the whole period. He's got advantage time, so his objective is to get out from underneath in less than a minute.
Well, I think he was actually thinking about taking top, Jim, and riding him out, but the coaches wanted him to go down, so I think we'll see him probably cut him and finish on our feet.
That's one skate.
Pretty much uncontested now. Ettelson takes the lead.
Nice shot by Mueller. Ettelson does a nice spaghetti move, somersault. Might get a takedown himself off of that on the edge of the mat. Here's where you got to wrestle. You got to keep wrestling.
Still nothing. Still nothing.
Good counter by Mueller, and right back at him. Right back at him for a takedown heel pick.
Well, I tell you what, it looked like Ettelson had him there, Coach, all the way. Then he got a little relaxed. Mueller did a nice job of just setting his hips back and getting the takedown. So now, looking to cut that advantage time. That'll be the key figure in the match here. 122, and there's about, right now there's about 140 of riding time here. So he opts to cut him.
Ettelson looks tired. He's got to come back and get back in position.
Here's the replay.
Nice shot in deep, but Mueller drops back down to a heel pick of his own and critical takedown on the edge.
Ettelson just didn't drive through. If he drove through right there, he would have got it.
Right now we got a 3-2 match still with Ettelson, so Mueller got a minute to get a takedown, and we got a break there. It's probably was a good thing for
good Mueller. You mentioned the conditioning here.
He looks tired. Ettelson looks tired. He's got best thing for him to do right now is get on the offense.
Riding time is a factor here. What about riding him just a little bit more in that situation, Coach?
I think we should have done he should have done the very first part of the period. Ettelson in a pretty good defensive position right there. Hard to score on him right here. Mueller probably needs to get back out in the open. All of his shots have been from the open. I think he needs to get back there if he's going to have a chance to score here.
Well, the referee Keith Bullman allowing him basically to sit in that position. That's what's he doing?
Not much. He's doing it's a great defensive tactic right there. Now Mueller's got 16 seconds left to initiate another shot for a score. There it is. He's upside down again. It's a tough plate to score on Ettelson. It's a real tough place to score on him. It's going to put him upside down, but with 5 seconds left, I don't think he's going to get it done.
Well, Ettelson's looking like he's going to hold on for the lead. Going to turn things around, but not in the style that you'd like to see. C.J. Ettelson. 1 point for riding time. It'll go 3-2.
Well, they raised the wrong hand.
They're going to correct that. They're going to bring him back out to the center and raise the right hand.
Riding time winner, C.J. Ettelson. 3-2. Fans don't like it, Jim, but
well, that's what you're not going to expect them to like that in this environment here. Their wrestler was offensive all the way through on the feet. A lot to build on there, but you got to be able to get out from underneath.
Ryan Osgood coming out for the Panthers.